In modern society today, we are surrounded by a lot of waste, food waste, agriculture, industrial waste.
Half of the world's population actually is living in a water-stressed area.
At Suratec, basically, we are looking at capturing this carbon dioxide or methane, turn that into a valuable resource like biomethanol through a two-stage process.
The ideal situation will be every drop of water will be not just used once. It will be reused again and again and again. Conventional wastewater treatments are very chemical intensive, energy intensive. So Hydrolib is bringing a whole new level of technologies, which is electrical treatment. You have electrodes inside the equipment and you apply the electricity and the wastewater passes through it. A lot of different contaminants can come out of it.
The biggest difficulty for climate tech companies like us is really about the capital to run pilot systems. Singapore's status as a global business hub is ideal for startups like us because we have great access to corporates, investors, partners to help with that tech development and scaling up opportunities.
We needed to be surrounded by early adopters to be able to pilot this technology in the first years to see and make that product better. And that was one of the great advantages being in Singapore. I could not ask for a better place to start with.
As a young startup, we benefit a lot through programs like NUS Graduate Research Innovation Program, basically helping us to understand our business model, develop our product market fit. Enterprise Singapore helps us to boost our prototyping efforts, validate our technology with our potential partners and customers, and more importantly, to see how our technology is placed in the global stage and in the real-world application.
Singapore has provided testbeds for us in many of the specific applications, government fundings, both on the equity as well as the very laser-focused grants that we've been privileged to tap on. Those projects and early testbeds that we did in Singapore, it established that validation for us to not only attract the external funding from overseas, but also establish the external and overseas partnership.
When biomethanol becomes cheaper and more abundant, it becomes an alternative to fossil fuel. It helps to accelerate decarbonization, especially at hard-to-abate sectors. Industries can switch without significant changes to their infrastructure, with faster adoption and greater impact.
If you look at just a few of the industries that are so critical to the economies, if we help them to reuse the water and reuse that wastewater, and it's not just bringing an impact in terms of economic aspect, but also it does bring a lot of the climate and the carbon emission impact. And that has been a driving factor for us from day one when we founded the company all the way to every single day that we operate.